first thing to note is always ensure you get the start point and the end point correct first. Start on to end. Sometimes we even start wrongly, the whole question is wrong. But you will plan through your replacements not by trying to see how to replace first. You have to manipulate one of the equations usually. In order for you to see the replacements better, I would like to change out and flip and simplify this equation, I would say. Simplify such that you can see the replacements easier. So one way to do it is through long division. For this equation, you have x at the top and bottom. It's the same degree. I am going to do long division with this shortcut here. For the numerator, I will copy this denominator to go up. So the same denominator we copy to go up. Balance the equation. You're supposed to get negative 3x. So I put a minus in front so that it balances to give minus 3x. Currently, your constant will be plus 4. To make it 6, I need another plus 2. So once you have this, can we split into two different fractions at the plus? Left-hand side, you get a minus 1. Right side, you get your 2 over your 3x minus 4. And to simplify the equation, I will move the minus 1 across to the left, including the 2. The 2 at the top, I will treat it as a replacement of y. I will move the 2 over to the y side. And I get 1 over 3x minus 4. The 2 at the top, I want to divide over. Okay, and the rationale for that is when I do the planning later, we start with 1 over x. Okay, start point is this. You want to think of a series of replacements to get to your new transformed equation. What do you replace? You can do y or x first, doesn't matter. I am going to do y first. I want to replace y by y over 2. Let me omit the word replace, okay, but this is actually doing a replacement. Okay, so that we write in the new equation. Get this. Continue with the next replacement. I replace y by y plus 1. Okay, then we do the x. Your order is important. Must make sure you get the same final equation. Let me go for the minus 4. We must do the minus 4 first. Then we can do the 3x. Okay, last step, let me just arrow down. Replace x by 3x. Okay, so that's your final equation. A bit tedious for us to describe. There are 4 transformations here. Let me just label every replacement here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will give a description of it. Let's start with number 1. Okay, first one is scaling. Okay, y over 2 will be a scaling. So I say scale parallel to y-axis by factor of 2. Your scale factor is always reciprocal of your coefficient. So if my coefficient is half, the scale factor is 2, reciprocal. Okay, then let me just continue and I finish up the description. A bit tedious to write, but not difficult once you can identify the replacements. The crucial part is make sure you start and end correctly. You don't make small mistakes there. And always draw the flow chart. You will not be given marks. I call this a flow chart. Okay, but you want to make sure this final equation matches what you have. As long as it matches, it means your order of replacements is correct. Okay, second question, I would like to go from, this is the start point, y equals to ln mod x, into this ending equation. It's not straightforward yet because first, there is a modulus. Second, in the new equation, there's a square. Okay, so it's not clear how to go from x to x squared, but this is a ln equation. There are things we can do to manipulate. This bracket is actually a ln x plus 1 squared. If you expand this equation, you get the top. And we want to link it to a mod x. So how to link it to a mod x? You can change this. These are the same. Round bracket square and modulus square, they are equal to each other. It is like applying this concept, mod x square and x square, they are always the same value. Okay, so I change that round bracket to a modulus so that I can shift the 2 down. And the 2, I'm going to move over to the y side. Because if I move the 2 over to the y side, it is easier for me to see the replacement now. For the y, I want to change the y over 2 in a while. So this is what I mean by you want to manipulate the equation. It's not always the same way to do it. I can't tell you for sure how to do for every question, but you must always try to change first so that you can see a replacement nicely from the start to there. Okay, so let's plan through again with the flow chart. We start with ln mod x. I want to go for a series of replacement. Okay, so we replace y by y over 2 first. Followed by, you want to create the x plus 1. So I replace x by x plus 1. Hence, I have 2 transformations to describe.